The IRC tire starting gate is locked. It's ready. Here we go. The clutches are out. Who's going to get the Iturbi's hole shot? The one rider is side by side with the 513. Here comes Johnny Walker up the inside.
Oh, that's not the top two guys are up there, and those aren't guys you want to let go quick.
Look how fast they went through the rock guard. They barely skimmed the top of them.
I said these two are going to be tough to beat. And look at that smart move. He could have went inside, but he knew he could protect that line. He went farther out to that ball.
Johnny Walker leads them over the progressive finish line. Right now it's Walker, Tristan Hart. Cody Webb is up there in that third spot. Colton Haker and Ryder LeBlanc, look at all the champs are up there near the front. Here comes Webb.
Johnny Walker got a little clip kick there. Luckily, it didn't go over that long.
Lap traffic just ahead for the 22 bike. Down a lap goes Nico Piazza on the 10X. He is in 15th. He raced his way in from that expert final. That is the 22, the leader on the 450 Triumph. The red number plate looks so cool on that Triumph.
It does. Tristan Hart, though, basically was 0.7 faster, so he's closing in on him.
Johnny Walker's got company. Here comes Tristan Hart. Tristan Hart on the number 1 bike. He wants to retain that number 1, but he also wants to win as many motos, as many pro motos as he can.
Yeah, and he could send it a little bit more. Tristan knows he's got a gap, so he can get out of that comfort zone, but Johnny Walker needs to be a little more patient.
Here comes the 1. Tristan Hart's going up the inside. Kitty almost made the block right there. White flag is out. What a perfect time to catch the leader.
This reminds me of last year with Colton Haker and Tristan Hart. This is going to come down to the end.
And every race counts. Tristan slides up the inside.
Veteran move.
Walker tries shutting. Oh, Tristan Hart got hung up on that big tire.
Yeah, but he has enough time. He's going to be patient. He's going to have to settle for second now. Again, this is a 3-moto format, so this one moto isn't necessarily the biggest thing.
And why not send it right there? If you have a chance to maybe go in there and block the leader, you're going to go for it.
100%. That was a smart move. I'm not going to look back at that and go, hey, you should have waited, because, hey, he's on the white flag.
Last lap, last corner, the double jump in the progressive finish line. Your winner, 22, Johnny Walker. Here we go. Pro Moto number 2 from Idaho Falls. The gate drops. 99 Petrie grabbing the Iturbi's hole shot. Here comes the 56 up the inside, and the 10 going around the outside is Piazza.
I like that outside line. It's just more consistent. He actually is going to take the lead, too.
Nice. By the 17-year-old rider, the
number
intermediate
10.
champ.
How about number 10, Colton Haker? Already into the lead, it looks like.
And he is an Idaho rider. He wants to win again.
Johnny Walker looked like he's up to 3rd. Cooper Abbott in 5th. Those guys got through the pack really quick.
They must have blitzed the Rocky Mountain Rock Garden. New leader, Colton Haker. He goes all the way around the outside, and here comes Walker. He goes up the biggest jump right there on that inside corner, moves into 3rd on that Triumph.
I'm looking for the number 1 of Tristan Hart. He's our big other guy. I like the outside line. Cooper's cutting back inside. Maybe gets around Johnny Walker, but he's so good in those rocks.
Back out in front. There's your leader, Colton Haker, the 5-time champ. The battle is on for 2nd. Around the outside goes Walker. Abbott holds tough on the inside.
That 450 power is nice. Looks like we have Cody Webb. How about 5th place? Is that Tristan Hart already up here?
He was 15th after lap number 1. After lap number 3, he's already up to 5th.
So those guys show, look at this right here.
He's already caught the leader. Johnny Walker on the 22 is going around the outside. Piazza about to go a lap down. He might be in the way right now.
I love the patience he had. He actually slowed down to see where he was going to go. Look at that. He never took his feet off the peg. And he's going to use that 450 power on that Triumph to get himself forward.
New leader, the 22 Triumph doubles right there. Nobody's been doing that since practice. Walker to the lead on the 22.
Let's say there's a few different lines, but he was taking the safer bet. Tripling out 350 power versus the 250F.
Lap riders just ahead of these two. Hart moves into 2nd. Hager goes back to 3rd.
Tristan looked like a moto guy right there.
Can Tristan Hart track down Johnny Walker?
I do think so. Tristan looked really good. Johnny Walker, you could hear it in his voice after that first moto on the podium there.
Whoa,
he knows
man.
Tristan is riding well.
Johnny Walker through the Rocky Mountain Rock Garden. Tristan Hart just behind him. 2 more lap riders just ahead.
And this is where they're trying to set these guys up. They really don't want to run in the back of them.
Walker. Here comes Hart. They're squaring it off.
Last lap.
Oh my goodness, the white flag is out. The 1 and the 22. The 22 and 1 side by side.
Oh, I love Idaho. They have some of the best racing here.
Now
Send it, buddy.
2 separate lines going into this rock pile. Here they go. Oh, the 22. Now the 1's up on top of them.
two veteran racers that are smart. They're playing mind games with each other right now.
Into the Rocky Mountain Road. Oh, the one tries a new line. Nobody's hit that line yet. Tristan Hart to the lead.
And there ain't much time. This is going to be the last one. He better keep that tight coming into this left-handed corner.
He goes wide. Here comes Walker. Oh, man. What a finish. Tristan Hart wins Moto number 2.
Gosh, I love EnduroCross racing. And they're starting right next to each other.
They're at the IRC starting gate. Who's going to grab the Iturbi's hole shot? Here they go. The first one to the first obstacle. It's the one of Tristan Hart grabbing the Iturbi's hole shot. Walker slides up the inside. Hart goes in the middle and now goes to the inside in the Rocky Mountain rock pile. Petrie gets hung up.
Our two contenders are right there. They're putting them some jump in there. Protect that inside
There
line.
you go. Trying the block pass was Hart across the progressive finish line. They are side by side, 0.026 seconds, just like they finished one of the motos in Arizona.
I think Hart gave him a little love tap there. He brought him high, paused. Walker couldn't do much about that.
Look who's in third, Cody Webb, the veteran. There goes your leader. Tristan Hart, Johnny Walker on the Triumph in second. That's why he's got the red plate. He is your points leader coming into tonight.
And they're both throwing 35-second lap times with Cody Webb throwing a 37, Braxton Hensey a 39.
Hensey up to fourth, Ryder LeBlanc in fifth. Thompson holding tough, the old man up there in sixth.
Yeah, and he did a little look over. I wanted to see his eyes, and he gave him a little glance to make sure now he can take the line he wants, and he's not worried about protecting an inside.
Going outside at first, now to the inside. Through the Rocky Mountain Rock Garden for the final time. Now into the Matrix. The #1 rider in the country looking to take the overall win here at round number 2. Off the final corner, number 2, Tristan Hart wins Idaho Falls, night number 1.
Boy, these two are going to be tied in points going into round 3 also.